This is gonna be to be my sprain healing plaster and exercising 15 to 20 minutes. It's really good for our system. And eating. Okay. So hope you guys also have quality time to walk or do some exercise even at home. Here in Canada we can just go walk all the time. During the winter it's really hard. That's why I keep on thinking which the best country to live. Like that we can enjoy. But for now kids are still going to school and we can just leave it like that and think about ourselves. So I used to live in the island, but problem is money because we don't make that much. Our salary there is only like between $300 up to $600 a month. So here that's only a little. When you have your family, you must earn between 3,000 to 5,000 a month to sustain to live here in Canada. But because here not everybody have that kind of salary, it depends if you have one job. Because my job is 12 hours, I keep on maintaining that one full-time job 12 days a month with extra 1 day off. And if you don't have a car, much better to get a bus instead to go to the city because they're everywhere and they have their own route. So to save some money, having on car is not advisable, but because your job requires a car, you can buy used. Used car is way better than buying a new because here your $600 for brand new and $700 with insurance is way too expensive. Okay, remember that. I rather to have own a house. I have a car, but I bought it for 7,000. But until now, for 13 years, car is still good condition. I do have Lexus, and my husband have a truck, and he used that one for his business. So remind you, owning a brand new car is way better owning a new home. And if you're single, do not own a home. Instead, invest yourself. And invest yourself also in walking. Walking and going to the gym is way different. Walking is free. Gym is very expensive. So which one? But I use gym right now. We call it fitness, but only if you have budget, okay? If you don't have a budget, don't do it. Because $15 a month is a bit expensive for the people who don't even have a budget for themselves and work. And walking alone is free. You're gonna walk around. So here now is still spring in Canada, but look at that. The trees still dead, but they are alive actually. They're just looking like that. It's like a ghost town. So this is my neighborhood. I live in the neighborhood which is so expensive. So houses is not really that beautiful, but most of these houses are very expensive. They are like mine is like now is 600,000 plus. It's not that really big, but yeah. So when I had sprain, it's hard for me to walk like limping. So walking is the advice for the doctor to get stronger with the physical therapist. So what else I can see here in Canada? Here in Canada is way too expensive, very. So for those people that don't even have a home, don't get one if you are bigger enough, are incapable in getting one, because the taxes alone, for the houses, the insurances, the utilities, and so many stuff you need to pay for that. And then having a rent between 600 to 700 and 900 a month or 1,200 with your family, that should be good because 1,200 to $3,000 owning a house that is not enough. So what's left? Groceries is way too expensive if you have a kid. So always remember that living here in Canada, is like a privilege because not everyone is having capable to live because of the cost of living, and there's so many homeless. So I tried to hard work when I was came here at 27, owning a house after 3 years, and then sold it and buy it again. So it's hard, guys. It's very hard. So my advice, if right now if you're single, go get that money and invest it, and do it again and buy it again. So many investment than having on a own home, because if the market is fluctuating right now, you're gonna lose your value of money. But owning a house is a long term. Okay, it's a long term investment, not just because you buy it right now, tomorrow you're gonna be rich. And if you live alone, always remember to invest at yourself, not investing on other couples, or coupling is a bad idea to investment, because you might win right now and then you're gonna lose everything tomorrow. So the good benefits in walking also, that you're gonna close your TV, you're gonna save some energy. Am I joking? No, because most people right now just watching Netflix, and then that's it. We don't have sunshine right now, to be honest. It's almost 1 o'clock, but we don't even have sunshine at all. Here in Regina is very very cold. We don't have sea, we don't have mountain. We only have a lot of lakes, like a huge lake here in Regina. Not in Regina, but around Saskatchewan, which is part, the main capital is Regina. It's a very boring place to live, but the only city that have capable of living and owning a house. So now it's 7 minutes. I need to go back quickly because we're going to hotels. So this is the houses. That's my neighborhood over there. Here we don't have time to chit-chatting with neighbors. Neighbors will not gonna talk to you. Okay? Because neighbors have their own business, or even during, they're off. Some of them are sleeping, some of them are doing something. It's supposed to be today, I'm planting some potato, but there's no chance because it might gonna be rain. And look at the clouds. They're not friendly. I think we're gonna have more snow or dripping rain later. So this is my neighborhood. This neighborhood homes is not really that beautiful, but more expensive because of the location. So when you buy a home and if you have money, always remember the location. It's not about how beautiful the house, because you don't want to lose your investment and money. Okay, so if you search which have good location for home, because we avoided less crime, and you don't want to live with a neighborhood that is always fighting, always have police everywhere. No, you don't have that one. We also have a neighborhood which is police, but I don't know where. I think they also gone already, because this neighborhood gonna drain your money to the ground. Too much money. Some of the here neighborhood is like 800,000, because the location alone is very very expensive, and we are nearby the university. When kids can just walk to the university, the college university in Canada. So yeah, I don't even know what is location until I get my own second home. We before, like, whenever I can get house, but unfortunately that home that we have is crime and thieves are everywhere. So definitely not a good area for the kids, because I also want my kids to enjoy living. But I always remember, it's not about sometimes the place safe, because I think there's no more safe in this world. We need to watch your kids where they're going. I also have their watch their GPS. Sometimes My daughter is very, I don't know, wants to go somewhere else. Go to house and their friends. So guys, I'm almost done with my 15 minutes walk. And it's very cold. Hi. Hi Alex. What's up? It's not a dirty street though. It's just we have, what you call that? We have the spring and we have the severe winter, and the snow was just melted, and the city will clean pretty soon. So yeah, when everything is warm, and then the city will polish the floor, not the floor, the road. So at the moment, it's very dirty, which is correct. It's like a ghost town right there, and it's pretty normal because this trees is gonna be green soon, maybe in 2 weeks. They're like magical when they have leaves and flowers. I'm almost done with the 15 minutes walking. I hope you guys also have your own walking at home. Even 10 minutes is really good for your health. That's why we suggested at the hospital that patients needs to walk for their mobility all the time. And because that is strengthening their healing. And oh my god, who is that in my neighborhood? I hope there is no tubes. I hope not. Some neighborhoods is very sketchy, guys. You never know if this people is alive or not. That's funny. Because in my hometown, I can see my neighbor hi all the time. But here in Canada, you cannot say hi to anyone. Because you don't know their names. The only thing you know when they were out in the driveway and in and out, and that's it. They say hi sometimes, but most of them are old. I have an old neighborhood of break her hips, so I help her clean out her front yard last night. It's almost night when I did that. That's the only day off that I have. So she gave me a chocolate. Such a good neighborhood, but she's like having an attitude sometimes. If I don't help her, she get mad. I'm like, no, it's not my obligation to help you actually, but I help when I need it. So it's pretty dirty all the here. Even in my, this is a school. It's quite dirty, but we'll just be patient to clean. City, we pay this area. I think every quarterly, just to contribute to city to clean everything. But I don't know. Usually like that. Like city is not really good in cleaning, and I don't know. Some basic workers, I guess, of maybe like shortage of workers also as well. That always happen. Even in hospital, we have a shortage of staff, nurses, and physicians. So, saan tayo punta? Nag-walking kasi ako. I'm gonna do 15 minutes. 15 minutes of walking. So my home is right there. I'm not gonna show you. I have two cameras in the front and the front door in my garage. I have two camera. I have three. I have also inside. I'm gonna add more security camera in the back. In this world, we need evidence. We're just gonna kiss people what they're doing, okay? So it's like a ghost town. That's how Canada are. Like this tree is gonna be alive soon. Like they have gonna their leaves. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this. At least snow is gone. Actually, I'll show you how the snow are gone. This is in my front backyard that I cleaned it yesterday. I'm going to this hotel for the birthday of my friend. Hi, Jenny. My neighbor is right there, guys. Okay, so I cleaned my front yard and the snow was melted and it's very fugly, you know. Thank you, sis. So this is the snow lip over. See that? This is the only snow that was like there's a lot of poop of rabbit, and yeah, it's very pretty dirty at the moment. I can't believe I make this live for just one subscriber, you know, but that's okay. One subscriber is better than nothing. So yeah, it looks like a chocolate, but that was like huge, like almost like 5 feet snow that covered my whole front yard, and this is the only thing with the. I think the rabbit get inside the snow during the winter time, to just hibernating. It's funny. Yeah, that's all the thing, and we did it. 16 minutes, 15 minutes is done, and this is my garden. It's a bit dirty, and some of it are this is my tulips. I'm gonna dig in that one in. Well, thank you so much for watching. Mini kisses in the snow. Ngayon nga eh, sabi ko sa anak ko, huwag mong kainin ha. Puput yan ng ng rabbit. Sabi niya, what is that? It's okay chocolate. Think ko, that's not even a chocolate. That is a poop of the rabbit. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys.